Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Silent Wilderness Farmstead channel, where irregular warfare operations meets permaculture and farmsteading, because I choose thrivalism. So, sorry, I'm just being saucy. So anyways, I was making a video about how my daylilies bloomed earlier, but it's funny because it was loading super good. And then when I came home after being gone for an hour and a half, the time that it was going to take to upload doubled, and it wasn't uploading at all while I was gone. Okay, because I turned off my internet while I was gone. So it's a little frustrating. I don't know which one of these is going to post first. However, I did go to the hardware store with the, plant area and the nursery and stuff, and got myself some rocks that I'm going to put down to work on this. Now, my car is old. It's 2006 that I bought used, and so I didn't want to overload too many rocks, so I just got to go in batches, and maybe I'll eventually order some when I order my stuff for my little outdoor run area. But I saw these. I've been looking at these for a while now, and it got beat up in the car because I had to put it sideways. But it's just a different color of daylily that I've been eyeing for a while, and I'm gonna plop it in right next to my other daylilies over there, and then I'm hoping that they're gonna crossbreed and stuff, and I'll be trying to plant some seeds, although I've never tried to harvest daylily seeds before. So I don't know how it's gonna go, y'all. I'm actually gonna put this color a little bit closer to the road, so because a lot of people have these daylilies out here that are the orangey ones, and I just want people to see, oh, well, that other color is very pretty. I should add to my daylily collection. Okay, so now I also found this plant that is called dianthus. And, I bring my tablet with me when I go, so my other tablet, so I can look and see what things are about, because I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, so beautiful, this lovely peachy color with this yellow, pastel yellow in the center. I was like, oh, so beautiful. And then I looked it up, and I was like, well, what is this plant good for? And it says that it's a good inflammation reducer and a good fever reducer and some other things. So I was like, you know what, I need that in my garden, because it's beautiful. I think some people want to buy it, and I need an inflammation reducer because I've been poisoned and my face is still all swollen. Okay, so now I always tell people, on my other platform, that one thing that you should make sure to have in your gardens is a fever reducer, a medicinal herbal fever reducer that's a perennial, is going to pop back every year. So now I mentioned yarrow is one, and then there's some others, and you're just going to have to look into it by your zone and put some different stuff, and then, every year you just harvest some of your plants, set it aside in case you need to make some tea out of it. Okay, because we have this issue where we deal with these biological situations, so let's just call it that. Okay. And one of the little schemes, besides the whole trying to kick off Operation Dark Winter, okay, which we're just not gonna, I don't know what the ban-hammerable offenses are, y'all, so I'm just gonna step lightly, okay? But if you're interested to learn more about Operation Dark Winter, I would also encourage you to look up a man named Anthony Tata, okay? And find out when he entered the Pentagon in Donald Kushner Netanyahu's administration, and then look up that he authored a book that happens to be called Dark Winter. Anthony Tata, look him up, okay? Don't forget to look up Joseph E. Schmitz, and don't forget to look up the woman Lisa Gordon Haggerty, who was the lady in charge of the nukes that Donald Kushner Netanyahu ousted after he lost the election. Okay, he also ousted Secretary of Defense Esper. Secretary of Defense is a position that also has a finger on the nuke button. Okay, he did these things after he lost the election. Look into it, y'all. Okay, we deal with things, it's like, I'm not anti-zombie apocalypse because I don't believe that it's possible on some level, the whole, fecal matter hit the fan type of thing. It's because we dedicate and sacrifice our lives and our well-being to keep that from happening. And this is why I choose thrivalism. Okay, and this is why you should choose thrivalism too, because we're building the future. You have to build a future to look forward to. And it should involve resiliency and exponential organic growth that you can share with your communities. Anyways, I'm being saucy, but I'm also being straight up with you all. But where did I get off track? Operation Dark Winter. Oh, yes. So some of you guys might know about Event 201, for example, where they gave out the coronavirus plushies kind of to celebrate what they had coming. Okay, so they've had another event similar to that, okay, that actually involves targeting young people and infants and things like that. And so you just got to understand that there's different biological things out there that exist, and some of them can do things like induce fever. And then you may find that when that happens, there will be no fever reducers on the shelf in the store because they control what is on the shelf in the store. Okay, so if you have young children or infants that can be especially harmed by running a high fever for a very long time, make sure you plant a fever reducer in your garden. Okay, you have to exercise some personal accountability. And there's things that you can't control and there's things that you can control, okay? So the great thing about a lot of different herbal medicinals is they have beautiful flowers. So find something that's going to bring you joy in the meantime. Save some different things, get some jars, dry some, and then you'll have it as tea when you need it, if you need it. And you may never need it, but you'll have beautiful flowers in the meantime, okay? So anyways, I'm going to bust open these rocks and lay them down and get this looking a little bit more better. Take it easy, everybody.